What's up, guys? This is Bruno here, bringing you another OU battle from Smogan versus Queso. I just battled him yesterday. I'm narrating today, and he goes with his Landorus for the lead. I pulled out my Rotom Wash, and I predicted a U-turn from him, and he withdrew instead of U-turning me, and so he pulled out his Gastrodon. So I just said, Gastrodon can't do anything, and I just decided to set up spikes until he withdrew into his Ninetales, which he did. So Ninetales versus Sandstorm, Tyranitar has it. So I got that weather on, but I got burned. So predicting it switched, I went ahead and used Pursuit, but since my attack is not really up to the standard it should be because of the burn, it didn't really do much, and he went into his Gastrodon, and I thought with the Sandstorm boost, I'm specially defensive, I could step up in front of it without taking any damage, but turns out he's both physical and special attacker. So he used Earthquake, and that did a tremendous amount. So I'm like, let me just withdraw into my Congealor, because I thought, but then he used Ice Beam, so I'm like, what the hell? So I withdrew into my Congealor, predicting a physical attack move, even though I don't really see that much. Then I used Bulk Up, try to one and KO this thing with my Flame Orb item and my Guts Nature. I just Drain Punched it. I actually thought a prediction, but damn, thank God he didn't predict. So I Drain Punched it instead of him withdrawing, and I got most of my HP back, and my defense and attack is really good. My attack really good. So yeah, him being damaged by my Rocks and Spikes, his Donphan being damaged by my Rocks and Spikes, I could easily one-hit KO it without worrying about his sturdy nature. So yeah, it's another good thing for me. Congealor rules on this team. He kicks ass. So then he goes into his Ninetales, and I'm like, you know what? The Ninetales with his monkey Pokemon could be a problem with that Flare Blitz thing. So I'm like, let me just take this thing out. But it didn't do enough for him not to use his substitute move with my Mach Punch, and I withdrew, predicting he was going to Fire Blast me into my special defensive Tyranitar plus the Sandstorm attack boost. So yeah, and plus I wanted to withdraw into my Ninetales so he couldn't recover HP for him to spam sub. So I just withdrew, predicting. Actually, no, I thought he was going to Solar Beam, but it turns out he had Sunny Day. So yeah, that could have been a problem for me. I know my Rotom would be faster, so I just Vault Switched into my I forgot what I Vault Switched into. That took off sub, and I Vault Switched into my Latias. And I actually predicting Solar Beam. I actually thought he was going to Solar Beam. I withdrew into my Latias, and my Latias is faster, so it could easily destroy it. And yeah, his Shiftry is in Sun, so yeah, his speed has increased. So I don't really know what he was planning to do versus Shiftry versus Latias, but he used Nasty Plot, and I just didn't want to experiment with him, try to see what he was going to do. So I just Draco Meteor and destroyed it. So yeah, at this point, yeah, I pretty much had game with my Latias and the Shiftry and all that stuff gone. So yeah, he goes into his Darmanitan, predicting a U-turn instead of a Flare Blitz. I didn't predict I should have saw the Flare Blitz coming. But yeah, I went into my Slowbro to take the U-turn. I thought that was coming to me, but he used Flare Blitz, and knowing he would withdraw because Slowbro would overpower him. He withdrew into his Landorus, and I used Psycho Shock, and he used U-turn. I should have saw the U-turn coming, but Slowbro and his max special defense, it could really be another pain in the ass. So he went into his Ninetales, and I Fire Blasted. Fire Blast plus the Fire Blast plus the sunny day weather. It could do a lot of damage, but I don't really have EVs for my special attack on my Slowbro, so it didn't really do much. So I withdrew into my Latias, predicting it's gonna earthquake or something, or try to stone edge me, or basically try to kill me. But instead instead of doing that, he no, I withdrew and I used Draco Meteor. My bad. I withdrew and used Draco Meteor. I don't know what happened there. I withdrew and used Draco Meteor since I actually thought it was Scarf, but then again I was wrong. And then he went into his Darmanitan, and since my special attack dropped, I was not too sure if his Darmanitan was scarfed or not. I wasn't really too sure, so he used U-turn and my Tyranitar is down. So yeah, that's kind of bad because he still has his Ninetales, and he won the Weather War, so he still has his Ninetales, and my Tyranitar is down. So his Darmanitan, if he's scarfed, he could just sweep me. And so I used Mach Punch to destroy it, and destroyed it. So, but I was not really too worried because my Congo with Mach Punch, it could do decent damage. It could do decent amount of damage, but it didn't do enough to one-hit KO it. But, you know, yeah, the crit didn't matter. So, yeah, I went into my Slowbro. He thought, yeah, I think he was scarfed or something because he didn't use U-turn, and I went ahead and destroyed it, and that's pretty much game. If you guys want to battle me or my other people, y'all could just go ahead and check out the Perukia forum I hang out on. The link will be at the bottom. We have a few narrators there, but if you guys want to battle us, y'all could just send us the vid or email or something, and you know, have fun there. It's a pretty good forum. I go there myself, and that was pretty much a good game. Alright, later guys.